Suicide Prevention Hotline. This is Josh. How may I help you?
Yeah, hi. Say, listen, you're going to think I'm a little nuts, but I can't sleep and there's nothing on TV, and I just thought if you have nothing better to do, we could just talk a little.
No problem. What would you like to talk about?
Listen, I know you guys have like this 911 panic button just in case I took a bottle of pills or something, but I just want you to know that I'm not going to kill myself or anything. I just wanted to.
It's okay. We can just talk. It's not a problem. No squad cars or ambulance will wake up your neighbors. I promise. What do you want to talk about?
Listen, if you get an urgent call from someone on the 14th floor ledge ready to jump, you can just cut me off, okay?
Okay, it's a deal. My name is Josh. What's yours?
Call me Babs. On TV, the name Babs is always good for a laugh.
Okay, Babis. What do you want to talk about?
How about Christmas?
Do you have all your shopping done?
I'm not talking about that Christmas.
You're not?
Well, I am and I'm not. You must think I'm a psycho case or something calling at 3 o'clock in the morning just to talk, and then I don't even know what I want to talk about.
Babis, I get a lot of people calling who just want to talk. So let's get back to Christmas.
Actually, this happens every year at Christmas time.
What happens?
I get restless. I can't sleep. I read somewhere that the suicide rate really increases around Christmas time. Not that I'm suicidal or anything. You must really think I'm a wacko. Maybe I shouldn't have called.
You called to talk, Babis. Let's talk. So why do you think you're restless and sleepless at night Christmas time?
I don't know. I think maybe I'm too analytical. I see people spending money for gifts, half of which nobody needs. I see all the hectic shopping and decorating and parties, and for what? It all started 2,000 years ago as someone's birthday party, and now it seems everybody gets a gift except the birthday boy. The first Christians didn't even celebrate Jesus' birthday.
Do you think it would be better if we didn't celebrate Christmas?
Yes. No. Yes. Oh, you must think I'm a few sandwiches short of a full picnic.
Babis, I'm not judging you at all. Tell me first why you don't think we should celebrate Christmas.
Because the way we do it now, it doesn't mean anything. It's just gifts and parties.
Okay, now tell me why you do think we should celebrate Christmas.
Because it's an important birthday. We celebrate the birthdays of presidents, and a lot of people think that Jesus is way more important than presidents.
Do you?
To tell you the truth, I don't know. I mean, some of the stuff they say about him is pretty fantastic, don't you think?
Like what?
Like the miracles and stuff.
Miracles are not too fantastic if he was who he said he was.
You mean the Son of God thing?
Yes.
See, that's what I don't get. I don't get how one God could be Father, Son, and Holy Spirit all at the same time. I don't get how Jesus could be all God at the same time he's all man.
You took college physics? How can there be light waves and light particles at the same time?
How did you know I took college physics?
Did you?
Yes, but...
Is it possible for light to be both a particle and a wave?
Well, yes, under certain energy conditions, light can be explained better if we speak about it as a wave. And under other energy conditions, the photon particle explains its behavior best.
But it's all light.
So, you think Father, Son, and Holy Spirit might be just God's way of explaining his nature to numbnuts like us, who only have college physics to explain things?
Maybe.
But that still doesn't explain Jesus. He didn't seem to exist until he was born. There's no record of him in the Bible before that.
You got a Bible there? Look up Colossians 1, verse 16.
Sure. Wait a minute. How did you know I had a Bible right here?
Did you?
Well, yes, but...
Well, what does it say in Colossians 1, verse 16?
This is like really spooky. Do I know you?
Just tell me what it says in Colossians 1 verse 16 about Jesus.
For by him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities. All things were created by him and for him.
Why did you stop pacing?
How did you know I stopped pacing? All the drapes are drawn. How did you know I stopped pacing? Do you have like a TV camera in here or something?
Babbis, you're perfectly safe. I tell you what, you answer my question first, and then I'll answer yours. Why did you stop pacing?
Because this answers the question that's kept me so restless and sleepless at Christmas.
What question?
If Jesus was just a guy or even an angel, if he was just created or invented, then what's all the fuss? Why bother with Christmas at all? In fact, why bother with life at all?
It was not just a mere coincidence that you called the suicide prevention hotline, was it?
Well, now that I found the answer, I don't mind admitting that every Christmas I keep thinking, if it wasn't really God who was born in Bethlehem, then it wasn't really God who came to save the world, and I don't stand a chance of making it to heaven. And if I'm not going to heaven, then all there is left is gifts I don't need and parties with people I can do without. Then what's the point of going on living? But it really was God who became a man, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, Amy.
Wait a minute. You just called me Amy. I told you to call me Babs. Mister, you have some explaining to do. Who are you?
Would it help you to know that you were the only one in the world who saw that phone number on the television?
Jesus.
Yes.
Oh man, Jesus.
My Hebrew name is Joshua.
Why me? I know I called you, but you didn't have to answer.
Look in the Bible there, Amy. Matthew 7, verse 7.
I was just reading that chapter this morning.
I know.
Here it is. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you. You heard my prayer after I read that.
I don't usually answer prayers by phone, but you did ask, seek, and knock.
Oh man, I'm talking to God himself. Oh man.
So, Amy, do we celebrate Christmas this year or not?
Happy birthday, Jesus.
Thanks, Amy. Call me anytime. Based on a play by Bob Snook, Conditions for Use. Do not sell any part of this script, even if you rewrite it. Pay no royalties, even if you make money from the performance. You may reproduce and distribute this freely, but all copies must contain this statement.